Good afternoon, everybody. Dylan here with another theme park obsession video, and today I'm going to have your complete guide to Halloween Horror Nights 2018 Hollywood, as well as a final look at the construction before opening and some tips and tricks on how to conquer this event if you're especially going to be here for the first time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. Before we dwell into the event, let's talk about tickets. There are a few different ticket options for Halloween Horror Nights. There's General Admission, the Universal Express, and VIP, as well as day and nighttime tickets. If you're here for the first time, I highly suggest a Universal Express Pass ticket. And if you want to do more than one night, there are multi-night tickets as well, which are actually a really good value. Keep in mind that the event does sell out a lot, and the majority of the event nights end up selling out. So keep in mind that the Universal Express Pass is a very good value because you'll be able to see everything, including the rides, the haunted attractions, and the shows as well. So the first thing you're going to see when you walk in the park is one of the park's scare zones, and it's called Hell's Harvest. It's the scare zone on the upper deck right when you walk in, and the theme is a bunch of possessed, like voodoo doll kind of creatures are out hunting for their next victim. So when you're walking through the scare zone, the monsters have free range and there's no limitations, so everything's up for game when you walk through a scare zone. And again, this is the first one you'll see right when you walk through the park. The upper lot is also home to a few haunted attractions, one of them being right behind me in the Waterworld queue, and that is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. When you're walking in the park, it's on the right-hand side of the new Animation Studio Store building. Super easy to find, and they'll also have signs out here telling you where to go as far as Express queue line and General Admission queue line. Another scare zone you're going to encounter here in the upper lot, right next to Kung Fu Panda, is Trick or Treat, and that's an all-new scare zone for 2018's Horror Nights. And Hell's Harvest bleeds right into it, so you'll go from Hell's Harvest in the top end of the park to Trick or Treat over here in the New York Street sets of the park. So another maze you're going to see in the upper lot is right behind me beyond these walls, and it's called Universal Monsters. This maze is all about the classic Universal monsters that we've come to love. Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, Dracula, they're all going to be inside here, represented in an all-new way, and this is a really exciting addition to the park. The music for this maze is also going to be brought to you by Slash, and he's worked with the park in prior years, so this is super exciting. This is probably one of my most anticipated mazes this year, so definitely don't miss this one. This one's located in the Universal Plaza, and it's super easy to get to. You'll see the Universal Plaza right as you walk into the park, right beyond the big giant Universal Tower. Another scare zone in the upper lot will be Monster Masquerade, and it'll be at the exit of Universal Monsters. So right as you exit that maze, you'll be able to see that brand new scare zone up here as well. One more maze that'll be open in the upper lot will be the Walking Dead attraction. It's usually open during the daytime here at the park, but they're also going to keep it open at night for Halloween Horror Nights as well. Now, besides the mazes, something I would do first here in the upper lot would be the Ter Tram. The Ter Tram closes a little bit early at the event, so I would get this one done and out of the way prior to it closing, because you don't want to miss this. It's all new this year. And also a crowd favorite is returning, so you don't want to miss the Ter Tram. Definitely come down here to do this one. Probably the first thing you should do when you come to Horror Nights. If you are here for early entry though, I suggest going down to the lower lot to do those attractions first before you do the Ter Tram. But if you can't make it in time for early entry, then definitely do this attraction first before it closes, because it does close early. Usually the event closes at 2 a.m., but Ter Tram usually closes around 11:45 midnight. As far as shows, Halloween Horror Nights will have one show. It's called the Jabbawockeez, and they're making their comeback again this year. Jabbawockeez is a high-intense energy dance show, a very talented group of people, so if you're interested in that, the show times will be posted on all the wait time boards in the park. And I think they usually have like 4 shows a night, so if you want to see that, be sure to check the show guide prior to coming inside the event, and also when you're here at the event as well. So that's going to do it for the upper lot. Let's go ahead and move to the lower lot where the rest of the Halloween Horror Nights attractions are going to be. So here in the lower lot, we have 2 haunted attractions, Stranger Things and Trick or Treat, as well as 2 rides, Transformers the Ride 3D and Revenge of the Mummy the Ride. Both of those rides will be open. The only ride that won't be open is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park unfortunately closed on September 3rd for its nearly year-long refurbishment to transform into Jurassic World. So that won't be open during the event, but Revenge of the Mummy and Transformers will be. And again, the entrances to both the Stranger Things maze and the Trick or Treat maze will be right next to Transformers. And also, this is the destination to go to get access to the Metro set mazes as well. And again, to get to the Metro set attractions, you just walk to Transformers and make a right, and you'll see the gateway that'll lead you to the Toxic Tunnel Scare Zone. Through the Toxic Tunnel Scare Zone, you'll enter to the Holidays in Hell Scare Zone. And then from there, you'll be in a central hub that will have Poltergeist, The First Purge, and Blumhouse Chapter 2. So with 8 mazes, a show, and the rides, you're probably wondering, well, what order should I do all these in? And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the order I would do them in personally, no matter what ticket you have. I mean, regardless, if you do have the VIP ticket, it doesn't really matter, but if you have an Express Pass ticket, since there are only one front of line use per attraction, or if you have a general admission ticket, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now what the order should be for all of these attractions. So if you're getting here for early entry, which is at 4, I suggest doing Stranger Things and Trick or Treat first, since those will probably be the longest wait times of the night. They're big marquee mazes, so I would do Stranger Things first, followed by Trick or Treat, and then after that I would work my way over to the Metro set attractions. If you're not here for early entry and you get here at 7 o'clock when the event opens, I still suggest doing Stranger Things and Trick or Treat, then probably working your way back up to the Ter Tram, because again, the Ter Tram closes early, around 11:45, around midnight. So get those out of the way, and then once you're done with the Ter Tram, then you can work your way back to the Metro set area, and then finish off the night with Universal Monsters and Halloween 4. Now with daytime attractions like Revenge of the Mummy, Transformers, and even Walking Dead, I would hold those off till last as well, because you also got to realize that Walking Dead, Transformers, and Revenge of the Mummy are here all year long and are here all the time. Whereas the mazes that they build for the event are only here for 5 weeks. So Universal Monsters, Halloween, Trick or Treat, Stranger Things, Poltergeist, Blumhouse, Chapter 2, and The First Purge are only here for a limited time, so get those ones done first. Then if you have extra time in the night and you want to do something here in the upper lot, then go ahead and do The Walking Dead, or maybe go see Transformers or Revenge of the Mummy. Going back to early entry, I can't really stress to you guys enough how important it is to get here a little bit early, because like I said earlier, the event does sell out, and it sells out with a lot of people. And sometimes the mazes get the wait times for all these attractions get like 2 to 3 hours. So you wouldn't want to spend 2 to 3 hours in a line for one attraction when you could have come here a little bit earlier and done maybe 2 or 3 right off the bat when the park opens. So overall, that is Halloween Horror Nights 2018 here in Hollywood. It's a huge event, there's a lot to do. And like I said, as just a recap, remember to do Stranger Things and Trick or Treat first. That's just my suggestion, because again, I think those are gonna be the biggest wait times of the night. Make sure you hit the Metro set area pretty early on in the evening as well, and then finish off the night in the upper lot. Most people will start to do upper lot things first, and I think that doing the upper lot first is a little bit of a mistake, so go ahead and do the lower lot first and the Metro set areas, because those are where most of the attractions are going to be. Keep in mind the different ticket options, the general admission, Universal Express Pass, and the VIP. They're all pretty good value. My suggestion is to get the Express Pass just because the event sells out so much, and it would be worth it, especially for your first time, to get the Express Pass. So the event opens up very soon, in just a few days, so I really hope this video was useful for you guys, especially for those that are coming to the event for the very first time. You're gonna love it. It's a lot of fun. I've been coming for years, and it never gets old. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have videos every single week from Universal Studios, Disneyland, and of course Six Flags Magic Mountain. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time in the park. Bye.